So there's several things that we need to do. The charge from TEA, there's 3 buckets for exit strategy. One is we can't have any schools with multiple years of D or F strategy, D or F scores. The second is that we have to solve the special education challenges that this district has been facing for a number of years. And the third is there has to be stronger governance and more effective governance. Those are the 3 main charges. But I got a larger priority too, and that is we have to prepare all of our students for the year 2035 workplace and world. And right now we have a district that's a tale of 2 cities. We got one group of kids who are doing well. We have a lot of good schools that are effectively teaching their kids and preparing their students. But we have a vast majority of our schools that are not doing as well. The proficiency rate is too low and the achievement gap is too high. We're going to have to make sure that every single one of our kids get the resources and the type of instruction and effective teaching to make sure that all of our students get a quality education. Yes, so first of all, I'm going to hold myself accountable, but the Board of Managers will hold me accountable too. We're going to have clear metrics and outcomes for almost everything we do. We have 11 priority work areas where there are clear outcomes that we're expecting, and at the end of the day, if my team and I can't get it done, then I need to be gone.
Okay. The community is frustrated with the lack of transparency prior to this announcement. How do you intend to gain their trust and foster community involvement in your decision-making process?
Yeah, I understand that prior to today, there hasn't been a lot of information about what's going to happen. And when there's an absence of information, I get that there's anxiety and fear wrapped around that. So I understand that, and the onus is on me to make sure that we take people from their worst fears to their best hopes. And part of that comes from listening. That part of it comes from trying to persuade people and making sense of the things that have to be done. Part of it is building a case that we need to get things done this year, that our kids don't have time to wait. This is not like a normal superintendency where you can come in for 4 months and go on a listening tour and then take 6 more months to put together a strategic plan. That would take a whole year, and our kids don't have that kind of time. Let me say first that Houston is not Dallas and Dallas is not Houston. Houston has its own context and has its own needs. At the same time, they're both large urban districts and many of the challenges are similar. So the number one challenge right now, or at least number one key action, is for us to improve the quality of instruction for every single classroom. That means we have to have highly effective teachers that we train and support, and we have to have principals who are effective in coaching and growing the quality of instruction in every classroom.